My name is Amanda Radke. My family farms and ranches north of Mitchell, South Dakota. I'm blessed to be able to raise my 4 children alongside my husband Tyler on the place that I grew up on.
Well, my name is Mark Lopke. I'm a 5th generation farmer and rancher from Leola, South Dakota, which is situated in McPherson County, South Dakota. I'm a lifelong farmer and rancher. I grew up on the farm. I have a wife, Holly, and a son, Grady, who's 9 years old this year, who's the generation behind me. My great-grandfather was the 3rd settler in McPherson County, South Dakota, and I'm proud to say that was over 150 years ago, and we still reside on the same farm today.
My name is Jay Poindexter. I'm a 3rd generation on our operation. The land to me is something that I can look at, I can tell other people, this is mine, and nobody can take it from me.
I received a phone call from an elderly widow named Rita Brown, and she was calling to say, Amanda, could you help amplify our story? This company has come to my house, they've threatened me, they've told me sign on the dotted line or else we'll put this pipeline wherever we want, no matter what you say. And I spent 2 hours on the phone with her that day as she cried to me telling her story, and pretty soon an avalanche of calls followed, and I realized this wasn't just a singular event. This was happening to hundreds of everyday South Dakotans.
They really didn't give you a lot of options. I mean, they were going to basically take it whether you liked it or not, and had a big problem with a multi-billion-dollar company becoming even richer, and they weren't going to do anything.
I had to get involved because that was now in jeopardy. And it came down to a point of I became actively involved as a citizen from the outside, going to peer, going to county commission meetings, going to city meetings, township meetings. If you want to name a governmental meeting, I've been at them, I've participated in them. And the bottom line was that at the end of the day, we weren't met with any satisfaction or relief from any of that. And I came to a crossroads in my life, and I had to look myself in the mirror. Do I now myself get involved? Or do I go home and simply just admit defeat and do nothing about it? And that was something that I couldn't do.
The first thing that we learned was they were trying to divide us because they could, if they got us all off one at a time, they could get us to splinter. But as a group, we stood strong.
When an out-of-state, foreign-backed Green New Deal carbon pipeline came to the state of South Dakota, everyday South Dakota citizens got off the bench and they pushed back. And when they pushed back and stood together, we've won, and we've won big. We had a South Dakota Supreme Court ruling in our favor. We had moratoriums placed at a local level. We had condemnations of eminent domain proceedings tossed out in court. We have rejected bad bills like 1261 and 198 that would have chipped away at our local control and property rights.
And I'm happy to say that with South Dakotans uniting and joining hands, they collectively defeated SB 201 via RL 21 on a 60 to 40% margin. And that's what showed me that people getting involved that really care about an issue can make a difference. That was probably one of the most monumental victories of all, accomplishing a statewide vote on an issue that started in McPherson County back in 2021.
The people of South Dakota said, I don't think so. We referred that law and we rejected it in 65 of 66 counties with 60% of the vote, effectively telling the politicians in the Capitol that we may be open for business, but we are not for sale. It culminated with the passage of HB 1052, a nation-leading bill that put this Green New Deal to a stop in the state of South Dakota, that effectively squashed the idea that private companies could use eminent domain for their carbon sequestration pipelines.
The way that American Land and Legacy came to be was an idea. And it was an idea that the preservation of family farms and ranches in South Dakota is very important to maintain, because our state is so primarily based around agriculture. It's what sprang up all of our small towns. It's what created such a sense of community that's lasted for well over 150 years.
American Land and Legacy is all about faith, family, and community.
Our priority is to advocate for our God-given, constitutionally protected property rights, to fight for the land, to safeguard our legacies, and to build something that will outgrow our generation. It is our responsibility, it is our duty, and together we're going to keep standing strong against these threats. And together, through American Land and Legacy, we will win.
When people give to American Land and Legacy, they are investing in their property rights.
Courage begets courage, and there's so many moments in this fight that I think of who was standing next to me. Even when we were scared, even when we spoke it in the microphone and our knees were shaking because we were so nervous, even when we didn't know how to testify on a bill, or we didn't know how to write a letter to the editor or make this change against a system that really looked like it was stacked against us. And yet, people showed up. We stood together. We couldn't have done it by ourselves. We did it together. And American Land and Legacy is a continuation of what we've done and what we will continue to do, which is stand together, resolute to protect our God-given constitutional property rights and to safeguard local control. If it is to be, it is up to you and me. And that's what we're committed to doing, and we can't do it alone. And so I would ask that you get involved, get educated on the issues, and become a part of something bigger than yourself.